Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Today is a really special day for me because today the two wonderful companies Kagura Games and Another Story released their first game on Steam. And let me tell you already, the game CG is super hot and fully uncensored, and its translation is made by a professional translator. So just head over to their Steam page and give them all your money. Bye! Wait, you actually want to know what the game is about? Come on, what more do you need to know? Alright, so let's talk about that awesome game with the name Fallen, Makina and the City of Ruins. Fallen is a corruption hentai RPG developed by Another Story and translated by Kagura Games, a new company that specializes in translating and releasing Japanese hentai games for the Western market. In Fallen you hop into the role of the blazing-haired Makina, one of the strongest swordsmen out there, as she pays a visit to Gadona, the City of Ruins. Makina, as greedy as she is, found out that no one was ever able to get through the so-called ruins, so there are probably a lot of treasures left for her to find. But of course, crossing the ruins will take some time, so it's necessary for her to spend some time in Gadona to rest after a tough day of dungeon crawling. But to correct myself, dungeon crawling isn't actually too tough. Battles against monsters are fought in a typical turn-based manner where Makina can attack with a steadily increasing amount of skills that sadly never really matter too much in terms of weaknesses and resistances. But with keeping in mind that the game's focus is definitely not the fighting, it actually was kinda nice to have a dumbed down battle system, even if it sometimes felt a little easy. But at least it avoided being a grindfest in order to stretch the playtime like some other games. Exploring the parts of the dungeon that came up with a surprising amount of diversity was actually really fun and was never really annoying or anything like that. Especially because you can find some of those great age scenes besides new equipment and relics that can be sold for a lot of money to merchants in the city. Roughly 4 hours of the 10 hours you need to get through the story will be in the dungeon, but the majority of the time you'll be in Gadona, a city that looks beautiful and calm on the surface, but hides some pretty dark secrets. People act kind of weird when talking to them. Everyone seems to have dirty thoughts, caused by some dark magic power that surrounds the city, and of course, because Fallen is a corruption RPG, Makina too. The longer she stays in Gadona, the further she gets into the ruins, and the closer she gets to the city's dark secret, the more she'll get corrupted. That self-confident and somewhat aggressive woman slowly but surely becomes more and more affectionate with sexual acts, from breast fondling, seriously, can someone teach me how to make a girl come by touching her tits, over dirty massages to orgies with some orcs, that are all absolutely well drawn, written and once again, fully uncensored. Where other corruption main characters tend to either be absolute sluts after the first scene or absolute cock teasers for hours, Makina finds a really good balance between both. Her corruption feels really believable, at least after the first two scenes, because they were too fast for my taste. So will Makina be able to get to the end of the ruins, or will she end up as a used cock sleeve? In the end, it's all up to you. I had the honor of playtesting it pre-release, and I had a hell of a time. Fallen immediately became one of my favorite hentai RPGs, up on the list with games like Maltese Quest and Noxian Nights. It features over 50 different unique scenes, each with lots of variation. The translation quality proves that there was no machine translation scrub like myself involved, but a native Japanese speaker. There are several endings and of course, as it's necessary for a Steam game, achievements to unlock. If you are a fan of hentai games, this is a must play for you. So head over to their Steam page, buy and play it. Right now the game is at $9.99 and will go up to $14.99 later on, but if you don't want to pay anything, I still got you covered. Kagura Games was actually really nice and provided 10 keys for me to give away, so tell me in the comments why you need this game and I'll randomly choose 10 people that I will send a private message with a key. Deadline will be tomorrow at 20 GMT or 8 PM GMT, so roughly 24 hours after I uploaded this video. Good luck to all of you guys. Oh, and one more thing I want to talk about before I go for today. Rakushun, the founder of Kagura Games, used to be just an active user on the Ulm forum like you and me, but after seeing that hentai games got more and more popular on Steam, he decided to join in. He contacted Another Story and was able to come to an agreement to release Fallen on Steam. Do you guys realize what's happening right now? Japanese devs slowly start to realize that there is a market for their games, and the translators start to realize that they can actually work with Japanese devs in order to provide games for us. So always keep in mind that even if you don't win a key for now, every penny you spend on this game or Maltese Quest will help the greater cause of bringing more fully uncensored and well translated games to Steam. Alright, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, comment or share it, and to subscribe for more hentai game related content in the future. I wish you guys a nice and relaxing weekend. See you on the next video. Bye!
小